He was absolutely certain of one thing. No one in that building could beat him. At just 20 years old, he had already built a reputation. Tall, powerful, trained for over a decade. Every fight he had entered ended the same way, with him standing and the other man defeated. So when his eyes landed on a quiet figure sitting in the third row, something inside him stirred. He had heard the name before. Bruce Lee. A man from movies, a man people talked about, but to him, just another man. What he didn't know, what he couldn't possibly know, was that in less than 10 seconds, everything he believed about strength, skill, and reality would collapse. Los Angeles, July 1972. The Olympic Auditorium stood like a monument to combat. For decades it had witnessed everything: boxing wars, wrestling chaos, and the raw energy of competitive sport. That morning, it was filling up again. By 10 a.m., the seats were already 3/4 full. Inside, the air carried anticipation. Outside, traffic moved like any ordinary Tuesday, completely unaware of what was about to happen inside. And then, he walked in. Not with noise, not with presence that demanded attention, but with something far more dangerous: control. Bruce Lee, 31 years old, entered alone. Dark jacket, matching trousers, every step efficient, deliberate, nothing wasted. He wasn't there to compete. He wasn't there to perform. He was there to observe. He took a seat in the third row, near the center aisle, and became completely still. Not relaxed, not distracted, still in a way that felt almost unnatural. The stillness of someone fully aware of everything around him. Most people didn't recognize him. A few glanced twice. Most didn't look at all. To them, he was just another quiet man in a crowded room. But Bruce Lee wasn't watching like a spectator. He was studying. Every movement on the mat, every mistake, every hesitation. To him, each technique was a question. Does it work? Why does it work? When would it fail? He didn't need notes. His memory didn't forget movement. It absorbed it. And then, something changed. At exactly 11:15 a.m., the atmosphere shifted. A new presence entered the arena. And this time, people noticed. Before anyone said a word, you could feel it. Some people command attention without trying, and this young man was one of them. He stepped into the main area with confidence that didn't need to be announced. Steven Seagal, 20 years old, 6 feet 4 inches tall, over 240 pounds, a body built through years of discipline and a mind convinced of its own superiority. He had trained in Aikido since the age of 7, 13 years of repetition, 13 years of control, balance, and technique. And until that moment, no one had truly challenged him. His white gi stood out sharply against the darker tones of the arena.